Your brain can trap you in a loop without you even realizing it's happening. And here's the unsettling part. The harder you try to stop overthinking, the stronger it can become. Think about it for a second. You're lying in bed, replaying a conversation over and over, or you're staring at your phone trying to figure out the perfect reply. Maybe you're stuck on a decision, going back and forth again and again. It feels like you're being careful, like you're thinking things through. But instead of clarity, you just feel mentally exhausted. Now here's the thing. Overthinking doesn't feel like a problem while it's happening. It feels like you're trying to figure things out, like you're getting closer to an answer. But somehow you never actually get there. From a psychological perspective, overthinking is your brain's way of trying to deal with uncertainty. Your mind is constantly predicting outcomes, scanning for risks, and trying to keep you safe. When something feels unclear, like a relationship, a decision, or even how someone perceives you, your brain treats it like a problem that needs solving. And this is where things get interesting. Your brain believes that if it just thinks a little longer, analyzes a little deeper, replays the situation one more time, it'll finally reach certainty. But your brain doesn't see the full picture. Most of the things we overthink don't have clear, definite answers. So instead of solving anything, your mind gets stuck in a loop. And because overthinking feels like action, your brain keeps doing it. Take a simple example. You send a message, and there's no reply. Within seconds, your brain starts filling in the blanks. Did I say something wrong? Are they ignoring me? Should I text again? One small moment turns into multiple imagined scenarios. Or at work, you finish something important. But instead of moving on, you start questioning everything. What if I missed something? What if they don't like it? You keep going over it, even when there's nothing left to change. And late at night, when everything is quiet, your thoughts get louder. You replay past moments, thinking about what you could have done differently. Now here's the insight most people miss. Overthinking isn't happening because you don't have control. It's happening because you're trying to control things that don't have clear answers. And the moment you realize that, something shifts, because the problem isn't the thoughts themselves, it's the belief that every thought needs to be solved. So what actually stops overthinking? It's not thinking more. It's changing how you respond to your thoughts. In psychology, there's a concept called cognitive defusion. Instead of getting pulled into every thought, you start observing it. So when your mind says, "What if I messed up?" you don't chase it, you notice it, you let it pass. At first, this feels unnatural. Your brain wants to engage, analyze, and fix everything. But over time, something changes. The thoughts lose their intensity. They stop pulling you in, not because they disappear, but because you stop reacting to them. And that's where real mental clarity comes from. Because the goal isn't to stop thinking. The goal is to stop letting every thought control you. So the next time you catch yourself overthinking, pause. And instead of asking, "How do I solve this?" ask yourself, "Do I actually need to engage with this right now?" Sometimes the mind doesn't need more answers. It just needs less involvement. If you're curious about how the mind really works, consider subscribing for more videos like this.